Thank you for tuning in to your daily operations weather briefing for Friday, November 13th. We're seeing some foggy conditions out there this morning. We are going to be seeing just a very slight chance of a sprinkle, but less than 15% through the morning hours. And then clouds should stick around, though, as we go into the early afternoon, and then quickly clearing out when we get towards the late afternoon period, and then becoming mostly clear tonight. We saw a low this morning around 52 degrees, and we're currently seeing those low clouds and fog out there, and that's due to some abundant low-level moisture. Also getting some dynamic assistance from this low that's off of North Carolina, which used to be Tropical Storm Ada, and that's going to continue to move off to the northeast, and then we'll see some drier air start to filter in finally once we get into this evening, which should help to quickly clear clouds out, giving us a mostly clear night tonight and partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies tomorrow. Taking a look at our satellite this morning, you could very clearly see what used to be Tropical Storm Ada off of Cape Hatteras there with that very defined low, and you could see across the remainder of the mid-Atlantic coast we're seeing some pretty widespread fog across the entire region. Taking a look at our current conditions, seeing overcast clouds out there with fog. Winds are from azimuth 320 from the northwest at 7 knots, temperature 52 degrees. For today, going to be looking at a high this afternoon of 63 degrees, so just slightly above average for this time of year. Might see a high a couple degrees below that if these clouds stick around a little longer than expected. Northwesterly winds will continue today, increasing to 8 to 13 knots and slightly gusty towards the mid-afternoon hours, and then weakening down to 5 to 10 knots again as we get into the evening hours and overnight, becoming northwesterly at 3 to 8 knots around sunrise tomorrow morning. We are expecting a low tomorrow morning of 42 degrees, which is fairly seasonable, and we're going to get a little bit of radiational cooling, so could even possibly see a temperature a little bit lower than that if those winds are light enough. Taking a look at our terminal forecast for today, going to continue to see fog this morning. It's a little bit of a question mark how quickly these clouds will burn off, but it looks like we're at least going to be seeing ceilings around 500 feet into the early afternoon hours, perhaps into the mid-afternoon. And then after 4 p.m., that's when we should start to see things clearing up, with skies becoming just a few at 3,000, a few at 25,000 just before sunset, and then just a few at 25,000 expected for the overnight hours, and by mid-morning tomorrow expecting a few clouds at 2,500 feet scattered at 25,000. We are seeing tides a little bit above normal out there due to that low off the coast of what used to be Tropical Storm Ada. So for tomorrow, we're going to be looking at partly cloudy skies, a seasonable high of 57. Should be a pleasant day out there. Saturday night's going to be mostly clear and seasonable with a low of 41. And then Sunday, we're going to be seeing some southerly to southeasterly winds start to ramp up ahead of our next front. So expect mostly cloudy skies and breezy winds. It's going to be a high of 69. And then with that front approaching, we'll expect a chance of a shower in the late afternoon or early evening. That will do it for your daily operations weather briefing. Have a good day.